Okay, everybody, this is, I don't know how to pronounce this properly, Blenheim. It's a modification for Scourge War Gettysburg, which is, bar none, the best American Civil War simulator. It's actually a simulator. Alright, let's first off make sure my modifications are okay. Yep. Single player, sandbox. We're going to go with Army versus Army. But, you only do that if you're capable of handling it. I am and I'm not. It's kind of... Okay, I'm going with Infantry Brigade, Major General. I don't know who any of these people are. Never heard of this before. We're going to go with Infantry Brigade. Army versus Army. Starting time 7. Number of objectives. We'll pull it down to 1. Objective point value. Oh, I'll just leave everything. 0 means unlimited. Let's balance forces. Alright. And this game is extremely cheap though. It's on Matrix. Also the links will be in the description for you. If you're wanting to I haven't played this in a very, very long time. I was pretty fanatical about the way I was playing this. Okay. Let's get my man ready to go here. Particular mod, it's not a high-res pack here. Okay, that's all it is. But the simulator aspects of this game is simply incredible. You'll never find better AI in a simulator of this sort, ever. Now, if you wanted to, depending on your settings, you could play this simulator in the saddle and use only courier. Only your couriers. And it has full multiplayer support. There is a demo you can download of the game. And actually it's a very generous demo. Very generous demo. I am. Right now it looks like nothing's going on. Trust me, there is. Everybody's starting to get on the move. I should receive my orders now. Very shortly. You send off couriers, and your couriers can be killed. Another modification, which is called Wargram. It's, I think it deals with Napoleonic Wars. Here's my order of battle. I got quite a contingent here. Okay, first off, before I even begin, I can quite honestly tell you that I am not a good player. Even after all this time of playing the simulator, I'm still not that great. Just marshaling up all my troops, getting the column formation here. I mean, literally, it can take hours. Or it can take 30 minutes. It's entirely up to you how you want to handle things. But sometimes things can get really crazy, depending on your sort of scenario. Okay, your order for food to indicate the location. That's where it wants to move. Now, if I wanted to, for instance, move my troops. Okay. I didn't set up a keyboard. The letter N should have immediately allowed me to pull up another map. And it hasn't. Something I forgot to do. Okay. Takes time to marshal your troops. Now, depending on my particular settings here, show all dead bodies, display rifle smoke, display artillery smoke. If you lose where you are, just play something me. Now walking through fences, I mean, it's just, walking through the woods has an effect on your troop movement, your stamina values, walking through water, that sort of thing. As you would expect, you get bonuses, of course, for being higher than your opponent, and that sort of thing, being behind fences. I mean, it's actually the most impressive command simulator on the market. Dirt cheap, it's rather amazing. When I bought it, it was 40, I think it was $50. $49.99. I could be wrong on that amount, but I think it's around that price. It's not released on Steam. It's actually, it's DRM free, meaning it's not like GOG.com. It's more like you purchase a serial, you download the game, you purchase the serial, enter the serial, and it unlocks the entire game for you. The demo that you can download is the entire game, but you just need a serial. You just need to purchase the serial. And Normsoft Dev is a really great company. They're a small independent developer. Just one guy, but he has an incredible team around him who is very fluent, very well educated in the American Civil War. It's just incredible. It's extremely impressive how many the people that he has around him. The knowledge of the American Civil War is just incredible. Now, I could speed this up by pressing the plus key, but I'm not going to do that. Now, imagine playing this multiplayer, where you can have, depending on the order of battle, but you can have a crap load of people playing at the same time. Now, I've always felt intimidated by the multiplayer aspect, because the people that I'd be playing with are people who are really well educated in the American Civil War. And they can get kind of antsy with the way you behave, and the way you can't really go off on your own. You can, but you'll be chastised for it. Now, not all groups that you played with would be acting that way. But that's what's pretty much stopped me personally, is because I just never wanted to be subjected to abuse. And like I said, I'm not saying that every group that's out there is like that, but there are people who are known to be like that in this group and who play this particular simulator. But that's with almost, I think, any multiplayer aspect of pretty pretty much any RT or strategic games, that sort of thing. Especially if you have someone who claims to be in control, if you don't do as they say, they get really quite upset. Now, I'm not saying that's a negative point to this game because it doesn't affect the game. It's not the game's fault. That's what happens when you deal with other people. I certainly have a huge contingent of troops here. I mean, this is no brigade. But there are oobs out there which will help you. Now, say for instance, I want to go ahead and I wanted to choose only particular units. I can choose him, for instance, okay? And I can go and take charge from AI. Okay. Now, I can press Control 1 and assign him to number 1 key. Okay, so if I go, say, over here, and I press the 1 key. Okay. Oh, damn it all. I'm going to have to change my freaking keyboard commands. That should be assigned. Key 1. Yeah, okay, it is. There it is, okay. Okay. Now, if I want to bring it back into... bring it back under my main command, my commander, which is me. Okay? Because if I say move here, move here, move here, now I'm beginning to see that we're going to bring him there. Now I use my greater and less than keys in order to change the cursor there. Now I don't want to bunch up my men because I want to bring them here. I'm using my WASD keys. Never good with great numbers. Never. I have never been good with numbers. Never, 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 never. Now I'm going to bring them and I'm going to start putting them into a line. Now that line's going to extend rather... Now if I wanted to, I can go... Yeah, I just ignore it. That's me. Now you can go, like, really super high. And you can change that, actually, as well. And as you can see, you can look it over what's going on here. Oop-a-da-doop. Now, if your system can't handle it... Now, you see these icons here. Okay? Let's just go down here and I'll show you. This icon here, he has support bonus because he's being supported on his flanks here. Now, while in battle, of course your troops are always going to be, under pressure. And having your commander near them gives them a support bonus as well. You'll get different icons showing exactly, see right now, the unit is resting, visible to an enemy, and it'll tell you up here exactly who they have in range. Okay, that's if they are in range. Now I'm wanting to keep the way I do. Okay, I'm going to open them up here. I'm going to put them in line formation. Now I always. Now you're going to have to realize something, because your commander, if every regiment is under command of your AI, okay, the commander's going to make decisions on his own. He's going to call out decisions for your men, and they're going to react accordingly. So that's why you want to take command of them. Okay. Here we go, we're opening up. Charge commands, all kinds of different orders you can do. You can tell the holder to advance, charge, fall back, and there's other keys. Now your commander can die. I happen to have created an edit a while ago. That if your commander dies, you can no longer. What we're going to do is we're going to bring them up. Give them a double quick time order here, which is kind of hard on their stamina. And that is perfect. They fought them off. Now, you want to keep a very close eye. See these troops here? You want to... I always, or usually, bring in support. Now I'm going to bring in these guys here. I'm just going to leave them column formation. I want to bring these guys here as well. Now you can give them different waypoints by holding down the control key and tapping, which is very useful. Sometimes when you say, for instance, you tell them to go somewhere here, they'll take a roundabout route, which is something that you may not want to have happen. Instead of taking a direct route or whatever. Oh, we're being charged again. I'm going to open these guys up, put them in line formation, do a double quick time, get in line. Cavalry, tell the cavalry to dismount, to harass the enemy. I mean, this game has it all. The simulator has it all, and as you can tell, we're going to be really hammered here. Really hammered. So I'm going to take these off. I'm going to take command of these two. So I want them to follow my instructions to the letter. Like I said, I'm going to leave them in column. They move faster in column. So I'm going to put them back under command of the AI. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drag these poor little buggers. I'm going to tell them to go here, here, stand ready. Now I do have another regiment here. Now so far we're being probed by the cavalry. I've got to keep my right flank protected here. There are literally hundreds of mods for this game, for the simulator. You will find your frame rates decrease, but then again, I'm playing army versus army. That's a heavy amount of stuff going on here right now. Obviously, it looks like we're not going to be hammered on my right. So I'm going to bring up these troops here, this regiment, this particular regiment here, the 4th Battalion, right there. Okay. This fellow here, or this fellow, the 1st Battalion there, I'm going to be keeping in reserve. I don't want to tire my men out too much, So you can tell here, it tells you it's fresh. That they're fresh. Their morale is very, very high. Now, if you happen to require help and support, you can pull up your courier, report your status. You have to make sure that you choose exactly who you're asking for support. Okay, guys, we're gonna put you in line. Now, some people might think, oh, geez, this is awfully slow, and oh, trust me, it's comfort. It's comfortable right now. But trust me, when you start seeing the enemy approaching you, and I'll tell you my first experience with Scourge War Gettysburg when I played it, I literally got scared. It's because I was being confronted by Confederates that, if anybody who knows anything about the American Civil War and the way the Confederacy or the Confederate troops fought, it was just outrageous. Screw them up. The cavalry's gonna keep probing them. Cavalry is going to just keep rushing, probing and weakening my men. Now, if they break right now, I'm in trouble. Okay, they didn't break. Good. Oh. I just pressed F, by the way, which actually locks me into, like, whoever I've chosen. It'll lock me in place. Like, for instance, watch. I press F. It's going to lock me in. I can't move my head. Now, if I press F again. Here they come. For this particular... They're being charged again. Hurry up, guys. I'm going to have to run in that position. Let's go, guys. I'm going to tire them right out. I need these guys to hang tough for now. You guys will be in reserve here. Jeez, they keep charging. They will keep charging me. Don't break. Now I can bring my commander up. I can bring myself up here since they're not being charged or anything happening here. Let's go. Double click to my leader. As you can see, I just locked myself in my saddle there. Like I said, these are not high-res characters here, so... this will give a bonus to my men. Morale bonus. There, I just switched over. They're winded. Now, I may have to pull these guys back. See that star? They got a commander bonus. They are resting right now, but they kept getting charged, which is now they've left, so which is good. Now, I could if I really wanted to. Now, I do know they're probably going to charge over here. Now, I could put these guys in column and ask them to come back here to rest up. Bring these guys up front. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right there. Okay. So I'm rotating my men right now. I don't want them getting too tired. Now these guys, I know they're going to be... I'm going to bring these men over here. Now, as you can see, remember, I still have some men here. These are in reserve. Now, the real battle is going on here. Now, if any of these guys are in deep doo-doo, I could send in help. There's no choice about that. I could. But I'm not going to. They're going to have to defend for themselves right at this moment. Not until I know I'm not going to get... Because right now I'm on the far right flank here, and I need to protect everybody's flank. I know other people might be thinking, well, you know... Now, let's go to these guys, let's put them in line. I want my men ready to go at a moment's notice. These guys are just going to harass the living shit out of my men. Now I could go over the keys here. Here it is. Wheel right. Oblique right. Oh shit. Let's go. Yeah, that's what the cavalry's going to be doing. They're going to harass the living crap out of me. I hope they don't break. I really don't. Now, my troops should have a bonus here. Yeah, command bonus should help them out. They're a little winded. I hope they can handle it. Yep, there they go. Guys are winded, so they're going to have to get some rest. Now the battle here. Actually, these guys, I'm going to have them go calm. Now, of course, I don't have control over these troops here because they're not mine. Now, if I want to go back to where I'm at, just press me. Ah, I missed them being probed. And they killed off quite a few. That's good. How you do making out here? They're okay. Rest up. That's one good thing. I mean, they have support bonus visible to the enemy. right now it's pretty quiet for me. But look at these guys. And that's only the troops that we're aware of. This whole back end here could be full of infantry. Now the formations, what I could give them is oh, by the way, yeah, you can check to see how well they're making out with their ammo. If you can send them back to get resupplied. I haven't looked at this in a long time. You can, oh, okay, obviously, I didn't know that existed. Retreats, advance, charge. Yeah, I haven't played this. Now, if you send them off to say a destination, you can tell them to use roads, double quick time, halt, wheel, left or right, that sort of thing, column, line. Now, with the Napoleonic mod, War, all these icons, not all of them, but the majority of them have changed, where you can go into, geez, I can't remember the name of it. I don't know. I'm just gonna call it box formation. You can change, it's totally different formation types. So, alright, so yeah, you can also do about face, oblique right, oblique left, right flank, left flank. We just heard cannon. I actually did not activate my sound mod for the cannons, which is really quite cool. You can hear the cannon shells just flying through the air, just blowing. I mean, when it explodes right in front of you, believe me, you hear it. Whoa. Shitload of dead men. There are also blood mods you can use, and all that. Sound mods, there's all kinds of mods in this game. Anyway, folks, I just thought I'd make this small video of this particular mod. Everything that you need is going to be in the description. Purchase Scourge War Gettysburg. It's simply fantastic. Believe me, this is hours and hours upon hours of enjoyment. The reason why I stepped also back from it for a while is because that's all I did. That's all I played, Scourge War Gettysburg. And what was it? About 3 years in, that's all I did. 3 years. Play. I did get a little good at it, but nothing compared to some of the other people that are out there. Now, if I wanted to start pushing these guys back, I could advance, but it puts me at a disadvantage as well. Because right now, I do have the high ground. And I do have... Alright, let's see how much ammo these guys have. They have 53. Reload time of 40 seconds. This game's completely, you can edit it. I mean, I've edited it. If I can do that, believe me, because I'm not that smart when it comes to these things. But the people on the forum will help you out. They're really good. I mean, if I had to rate NSD among other independent developers, and there are literally hundreds upon hundreds of indie developers out there, NSD would be top of the list. Absolutely. They're fantastic. And their product is always top range. That's the incredible part about it. Norb, Timco, he also created the Take Command series as well. It looks like everybody's getting taken care of. Now, I do have, like I said, the right flank, so I'm not super concerned about these guys. but I'm just going to leave them there for now. I want my men to rest. Now, since these guys are in combat, I'm going to bring my commander up there. Give them an extra support bonus, including now, right now, the way it stands, I could pull these guys up and around. Actually, here. Alright, everybody. I just thought I'd create a video here for you. I'm going to save my battle. And under save 1, so I can continue it. For my next video of this game. Take care, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and hop on over to their forum and take a look at their demo. Believe me. And yes, you actually can use the demo for multiplayer as well. Take care.
Over the hills and o'er the main, to Flanders, Portugal and Spain, Queen Anne commands and we'll obey. Over the hills and...
Okay, everybody. I'm sorry for the audio being so loud, but there's really not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Now, as I finished off in part 1, I was holding on to the right flank, and the guys that side I'm on is doing quite well, but the left flank seems to be holding rather nicely as well. Okay. Oh, sorry. Now my men are... Now you can see there's a lot of cavalry units here. And they're really testing out the right flank, so I have to be kind of careful with that. So I'm bringing up these guys here, the 2nd Battalion, in a position to relieve these folks, to relieve the 1st Battalion. They're quite tired, so I'm going to start giving them a fallback order. And now I'm going to have these guys actually start falling in here. Meanwhile, quite tired, so you have to be really... This is one of the best command simulators out on the market. Plain and simple. Now this here is Blenheim is a modification, a total conversion for Scourge of War Gettysburg. Now I'm just going to give these guys a command to come just up here. Give these guys a rest. I'm going to give them a command to go into column. I'm going to bring them around here. There. Bring my commander here. Now, it's also going to help out a lot to bring my commander close by. Okay, I'm going to give him the gallop command. Now, if you wanted to play, if you really wanted to get serious, you can lock yourself into your saddle. You can lock yourself into your saddle. Just let me do this for a second here. And only use courier. This is a very serious simulation if you really want to get into commanding large numbers. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm playing army versus army, which is really quite heavy on the CPU. Because there's so many troops on the battlefield that it's absolutely ridiculous. Now you can see the left flank is going to end up having, hope isn't going to have much of a problem. But as you can see, as I'm coming in closer, we got a shit big ass battle happening across this entire map. There's so much going on. Now, it's just an incredible simulation. I'm going to go back to myself now for a second, because I want to make sure I know what's going on here with me. I don't want to lose what's going on here. I have to protect the left flank, or the right flank. If I don't, the rest of my army is going to get hammered from the ass end, so my position is extremely important here. Now, as I said, if I press M, I can see exactly what's going on. Now, the icons they haven't changed. That's the Union side, this is Confederate, okay? But there really is no point in even, I mean, you can, if you really want to get into that. Now, first, oh, I still didn't change over my friggin' keyboard. I wanted to do that earlier. Son of a bitch. Now, imagine the chaos here. Each commander has their own abilities and their own, I have to say, I mean, and the thing is, what's really super incredible about this particular simulator is that it's coded by Norm Tipco. And it's one guy who has surrounded himself with some of the most incredibly intelligent people. And the people that he surrounded himself with have so much knowledge about the American Civil War, and about, just not about the American Civil War. We're talking anything that is based, you know, like Waterloo, or, you know, it's just, I mean, it's mind-boggling exactly how much this particular team and experience has. It's just, and they just keep surrounding themselves with better and better people. It's, I don't know, I'm so impressed by this particular developer, and I've been following him for quite a long time, for quite a few years. And all I ever used to do is actually is hang out on their forum and bug the living shit out of them. I'm telling you. But they tolerated me. That's for damn. That I have to give them that. They really tolerated me. There's tons and tons of mods for this game. I don't know what is going on. Did they break? Yeah, they broke. They're routed. I was wondering what the hell they were doing. Now, NSD is coming out with another one called Waterloo. Go to me for a second. Yeah, called Waterloo. No idea when it's. They're really quite tight-lipped. These folks, they normally don't give up too much information, but they're very kind. they're really quite kind to noobs out there. This is all completely multiplayer. Even the demo they let you play has multiplayer in it. I mean, I only have good things to say about this particular development team. Now they're exhausted. It's going to take a while for them to pick back up. That's why I have my commander here. You know, to rally them a little bit, you know, and give them what they need. Let's check on the rest of my troops here. Now I could press the attack, but I'm not going to do that because right now I have an advantage. Now since these guys are exhausted, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up these guys. Actually, I'm going to pull up these guys. And I'm going to have them, since these guys are so exhausted. Now let's... Okay, hold on for a second. I'm going to give them a halt order. I'm going to tell these guys to travel here, here, here. I'm setting up waypoints for them. And right here. Now they're going to be a little tired by the time they get there. So I'm not going to press them into service just yet. They're just going to be there so I can swap them out and keep them as healthy as possible. Meanwhile, we'll keep an eye on here. Now, I can click on these guys and press F. I think I can press F. No, won't let me. Are they even on my side? I don't think they're on my side. Yeah, they are. Okay. Oh, just to let you know too, guys, before I start showing into the horrendous noise of battle here, I know absolutely very little about the American Civil War or anything to do with these battles. So no one asked me any questions. I'm just somebody who enjoys these sort of simulations. This is some of the best AI I have ever seen in a simulation. quite honest, I should never have started an army versus army, because it is kind of heavy on the system for me. Boy, everything's really quiet on my end, isn't it? Fourth Battalion. I may send up troops in order to... Now, I could go in and harass the living shit out of these guys. How are we doing here? They're rested. Okay, they finally arrived. They're rested. They're getting better. They're a little weary, but all the same, I need my men strong. What's really great about this is that they're holding back troops. Holding back their regiments. Now, just because you're in charge of commanders doesn't mean the commanders are going to do everything that you want them to do, because they're, you know, they are their own. They have their own way of doing things, and if they think that, and if they happen to think that what you're asking them to do is full of crap, well, I'm quite sure they'll tell you that by not doing anything that you want them to. But playing this multiplayer, I've watched quite a few videos. I've only taken part in maybe one or two, because I'm not a multiplayer person. But it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. And the reason why I don't play multiplayer is because, well, I'm very self-conscious. And I always feel like I'm out of my league. Now, if it was a first-person shooter, not a problem. I can hold my own. Take a look at the town. Now, sometimes there's kind of decent little tidbits here about the NSD team. You get to see certain little things. But, now, the only reason why I'm able to do this is because I know my troops are not exactly in harm's way, so... And my graphics are not maxed out on this game. So you're not getting the full glory of the maps. Because if you can muster up the power in order to like go full max out on your resolutions and everything else, it looks a ton better than this. Now, you only see troops that are actually being seen by other troops. What the hell? Who broke? Got more breaking. Okay. Alright, what I mean is, say for instance, okay, you see all these troops here, right? Well, if I didn't have my men, or if any of my men never don't see them, or if any of my other, or the other troops that are out there, I won't see them. They won't exist. It's fog of war, which it's realistic, and it's the same goes for the map. You'll get question marks, okay, saying that was the last sort of position sort of thing, but that's the last position. I mean, you know. So, the fog of war is realistic in this game. Now, you could, I think, through the settings, change that. But, See, what I'm wanting them to do is just approach me. These guys are on the move, so I'm not sure what's going on. Now, if these guys get attacked, I will bring my troops up in order to help them out. To take some of the heat off of them. From the direction those routed, the direction they were coming from is from this, so... Oh, we're starting to pull. Yeah, starting to pull in the reserves now. To alleviate some of the pressure. Now, when I play, I'm a little bit greedy. It's more like, you know, let them handle what they need to handle. And I'm going to keep my troops. I'm going to look after my troops. I mean, they're my troops. They're under my command. And I will protect them for as much as I possibly can. Now, on occasion, I do throw them into situations if I'm really desperate. But for the most part, I'm cautious. But I won't back down from the enemy, especially if they really start pulling tactics. I've actually seen the AI use tactics that are just simply, you go, what the hell are they doing? And it's really tactically sound. It's really... And the way I play my game, this particular game, I always played, I never played by the saddle, but the RTS games that I played, like Command & Conquer and all that, I used very similar tactics. Definitely up to something here. I use similar tactics. I always make sure I have reserves for everything I do. I'm going to pull them up here. I'm going to pull these troops back here. There's a reason for that. Because if my troops are here, but this regiment can't see, like it's not in range to really open fire on them, I want to bring these guys close in for maximum carnage. Now, what I've always asked for, God, that does not look good over here. I'm going to have to keep a close eye on that. But I'm happy they're pulling up their reserves from that. Hell is that? Okay. How you guys making out? I may have to use you. Okay. Could be doing. See, the thing is, right now, troops could be walking through here, and I don't see them. So I have to be careful with that. And these guys would be the guys I'd be using. I'd pull them right in as quick as I can. I'd run them into the ground, so to say. I'd rather not do that, but there goes a lone guy. guy there. Oh, these guys are... Oh, they're in trouble. Cool. Now the center might fall. If that's the case, how will I handle that? If the center falls, that means they'll stream in and attack the back end of these guys. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is that right now, as it sits, I'm going to have to... I'm going to pull these guys out. And these guys. Don't want to do this, but I want to make sure I've got some support for them. I don't like doing this. I don't like separating here. But if that's all we have... Okay. Let me pull them in. Guys, if I need them, I'll pull them out of here. Because right now, as it stands, it's really kind of dangerous. Let's pull them here. Let's run them. Let's double quick time them. I shouldn't be doing that. I like keeping fresh troops. Yeah, they're going to be coming in for an attack soon. I could be wasting my good resources here. I'm just going to stop. Yeah, big talker when there's nothing going on, huh? God, they broke. There's one hell of a battle going on here. This is going to extend into a part 3, I know it. Maybe even a part 4. My guys are where? I don't want to tire them out too much. But they do need to get there soon. Okay, we got several regiments there. Call them up. Let's go over this way. This down here. I want to bring these guys up here. All that's left of these guys here. So I'm going to have to bring my men up quick. How are they making out? Don't run, guys. Don't run. Damn it all. Yeah, sending these guys here is, I think, gonna be a little smarter. Now, I'm not gonna bring them up close. So we're gonna hold them. I'm gonna bring my cat folk. Okay, since they're under their attacking, I'll bring up my commander. Better save my game. Okay, they're rested. They're not. Oh, what's their ammo like? 57. Okay. They don't have enough ammo. I'm gonna have to. Good. These guys will regroup. Having me there is gonna help them out as well. So. Whoa, that's my mouse for you. Okay, guys, hurry it up. Get in position. If I can get these two occupied, I'll bring him in and swing him in. Okay, what do we got here? They're still just picking away at those guys. Good. Good. Okay, this I have to stop. They're approaching them to hit them from the ass end. Go, run in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull these guys in now. Because I cannot have... You can't have that happen. I've got to occupy these guys now. Oh. Get ready to fire, guys. Because they were heading to take the ass end of the other men. I can't have that. Let's run them in position. They'll rest when they get it. Because that would be really stupid of me not to help out the rest of the army here. How are you guys making out? Okay, you're okay for now. How are you guys making out? Look at these clowns. Somewhat fresh when they get there. Damn, my mouse is acting up tonight. Okay, I gotta run them in. What do we have over here? how are we making out over this side? Uh-oh. They're winded. Okay, what I could do... Yeah, they're coming in for a second attack, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring these guys in here. And we're just going to give them the ability to... Meanwhile... Got these guys flanked. They're okay. They're slightly winded. Jeez, they get winded awfully fast, man. Holy crap. What the hell is that about? Okay, these guys got broken. We've got a regiment here coming in. Yeah, they do get winded fast. Holy crap. They honestly do get winded fast. Let them rest. Got those guys flanked. As long as these guys hold strong with me, I mean, we can protect. Get the job done. And how are these guys doing over here? Okay, they're rested. See how those guys just disappeared? That means none of my troops, no one has, oh, no, they just reappeared. Slightly winded. They're winded. Let's just bring them in. For me to pull any other troops over, they'll be just as winded. So, how are these guys doing? They're winded. How are you guys doing? We're rested. Well, I'm gonna have to bring somebody in. These guys don't seem to hold all that well. Let's go call them, guys. This way, this way, this way. Let's go. That could be lead. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm just not going to second guess myself. I want to give these guys support. See, support bonus. Unit is now resting because they're not in combat. Leak. Or left flank, I mean. Now, these guys are really quite stupid. I've got the high ground here. these guys here could break, which means he's going to be left open. But the thing is, I don't think they're really going to bother with us. Okay, I'm going to save the game. Save number 2. Okay, everybody, this is where this particular video is going to be ending today. This is part 2. I'll have part 3 come up in a little while. Imagine playing this multiplayer. Incredible. Just simply incredible. Anyway, take care everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.